Yo, what's going on, guys? Max from Disformity here, and today we're going to be going over our new Future Bounce 4 Sylenth sample pack / Soundbank. It's like a sequel to Future Bounce for Serum, but just for Sylenth for people with less processing power and all that. But before we get into the video, if you want 35% off the pack, just use code YTFBSY. So, yeah, and I'm also going to be hiding a 50% off discount code somewhere in this video, so keep an eye out for that, and it's only going to work for the first 30 orders, so yeah, take advantage of it while it's here. And yeah, so let's hop into Sylenth, and as you can see, it's already in my factory bank here. So what I did is I just went to the data folder, Soundbanks, and then I just renamed our pack as Factory Bank 1 and renamed the other one as .old, and that way whenever I load up Sylenth, it's just all the sounds I use right here, so that's pretty awesome. So let's start with the sounds here, or the presets, and we'll hop into the samples and everything after. Alright, let's see here. So this is ARP, There Is Hope. I feel like it kind of has like a mysterious vibe, very cinematic kind of style, so it's really good for like breaks and intros and really catching the attention of the listener. ARP Uncertainty. This one's kind of like a string style. Yeah, but this one is funny, like I can hit any note on the keyboard, I feel like, and it just works. A half step up, you know, a whole step. You can literally like play any melody with this preset and it just sounds good. That's crazy. ARP Crave. Yeah, and again, most of these ARPs are really good for like kind of ambient cinematic kind of stuff. ARP Fate. This one's kind of got more dark feel, kind of like the enemy is approaching kind of feel. ARP Snowflake. This one's a more lighthearted one. ARP Calm. Oh wait, yeah, this one, so how this one works is you hold down some notes and then it plays like one octave of it and then goes up. Cool. Arpinator. This one could definitely provide some nice contrast to like a really big dynamic drop and have like a more old school kind of simple ARP. Very atmospheric. Alright, so this is more of a fast ARP. Oh shit, that's a sick chord. This is another one of those instruments where I feel like I can play any note with it and it just sounds cool. Oh shit, this is a sick fucking chord. Alright, now this is ARP Drum Loop. I kinda got inspired of like an Our Psych kind of style here with the kind of drums with a little bass. Could be something cool to layer with like some actual drums. Alright, so now we're into the basses. Let's check these out. Bass glue. And bass glue V2. Alright, and this is bass good old bounce. Alright, I'm just going to leave the melody playing and we'll just run through some basses here. Okay, so now we're in the FX section. I think I only have a few here, but for what they are, they're pretty sweet. So we got scary films in one patch. And this goes up for like quite a while here, I think 2 or 3 bars. It's funny how much just a little bit of reverb can enhance a sound, because like if you turn off the reverb here, significantly less powerful than this. Alright, we have FX Intense Riser. Kinda sounds like a train starting or something. Alright, so now we're into the leads. I'll just run through them like the basses, and I'll let you guys listen. This is more of like a... Alright, and that's the leads. So now we're into the pads here. Let's put some chords in here and see how it sounds. Alright, so this is one I really like here. It's called Pad Rise. Alright, so this is the plucks here. Let's add some chords. We'll see how they sound. And I'll just cycle through them like last time. Alright, and now the subs, so let's put a bass line in here. So we got two cool punchy subs here. This one's way more punchy though, and then this one's like more sustained. No punch. Alright, so now we're into the synths. We got tons of synths here. Super awesome for playing chords, just like the plucks. And yeah, so I'll play a few different melodies here and just cycle through them. This is my favorite preset of the whole pack, I think, right here. Best chords. These two steel presets are actually my favorite ones here as well. Maybe second favorite. If we drag in some cool chords here. The reason I like this preset right here is it blends into the bass really nicely, because since it's so punchy. You can kind of see how this would blend into a bass really nice. It kind of sounds like it's part of the bass, which is really nice because it's super transparent. Doesn't get in the way of the lead at all. And we got two alternate ones here. But you can see if we load up a bass here. Kind of blends in, like you almost don't notice it. Especially with the punchier bass too. Alright, and we got the three best presets of the pack here. The squiggly lines and the Disformity tag. Nice. So as you can see here, we got some ARPs, basses, FX, leads, plucks, tons of synths, and some subs. So boom. That's the presets. Now we're going to move on to the samples. So let's start here with the drum loops. I got my basic go-to drum loops here kind of split up into groups here. So I have basically everything together. So just drum loop 1 and 2. Things I usually use in drops. And we got just the kick if I want to isolate it. We got just the clap. And 2 alternate hi-hat only clips. This just saves you from going like this and then having to duplicate it a million times. Like, you're most likely going to do that anyways, so I figured it would be nice to have it like that anyways, and then if you want to cut it down, then you can just crop it. So that's the drum loops. Now let's move into the drums here. So, oh my goodness, that was a double hit there. I don't know how that happened. Cool, so we got two claps here. One's pre-shifted and one is not pre-shifted. I prefer the pre-shifted one though. Alright, we got some closed hi-hats. Kicks. Open hi-hats. Some percussion. Some of this stuff, I think actually all of this stuff is recorded with my Zoom. It's pretty sweet. I think I was out on like a lake or something. This is like the paddle hitting the boardwalk. Snares. Got a punchy one, more like a huge snare, and a more subtle one. Alright, and field recordings. This is a big part of the pack here. We got some bird noises. It's meant to be kind of quiet in the background, so I might turn it up here, but campfire. These are all really long too. I think they're all like, most of them, other than like the hits, are like a minute or so. Canoe. So this one's kind of the sounds of someone canoeing and then docking the boat. Could be kind of nice for like an atmospheric feel. Yeah, so we got crickets. This is a really nice one. This was just outside of my house, but listen to these guys. Awesome. Crows. I think I was going camping in this one. We got an echo. We were at the lake and someone was yelling across the lake. I think it was one of my friends. Then we got another one here. Some whistling. I'm not sure what this was though. I'll never know. And this is where we got the splashes. And this is number 6 right here. This is the best one of all. So I'll load it up here. You can like hear the water spraying over top of the microphone. Listen to this. Incredible. And this was like some sort of water tunnel. I actually forget where this was, but it sounded like it was some sort of tunnel. And you can hear the ocean in the background too, so it must have been somewhere near the ocean. Alright, and we got tons of waves here. They're all sounding a little bit different, like different kind of recording scenarios. Some of them are muffled. Some of them are closer, some of them are further away. You can hear like the sizzling of the sand in the shore in this one. And it's all stereo, of course. I think there might be a few that are in mono, recorded with this microphone, but the ones that are all outside are usually, yeah, they're all stereo. It's got some birds in the background. Crows, I think. Oh yeah, and that's some big waves. That one sounds like a storm's going on right there. It's a more calm one. Nice. Alright, and we're into the fills here. I actually don't think we've included lots of fills in our previous pack. Someone pointed that out and thought he was right on that. So I made a couple fills here, and I think they're pretty sweet. I've been using them in a lot of drops recently, so let's go through them. I don't know why I'm bringing them to the playlist. Alright, let's play. Yeah, as you can see, I used a lot of field recordings and kind of stuff like that. If I load them all up in beside each other here, except for the first one, it doesn't really blend in to the rest. Kind of sounds like a beat right there. Look at that. Beat made out of fills. Alright, so that's the fills. Now let's go into the FX here. I just bounced out our two FX if you want to have them in wave files, and then I also have some other stuff here. So we have an impact and an uplifter. And of course you could reverse either of these and have two different ones. Or if you reverse that one. Now we got some white noise here, so I made this from a field recording. We have a sidechain version and a not sidechain version. You can hear some birds in the background. Alright, and right here we got FL Studio Gross Beat sidechain, just for anyone who uses FL Studio. But there's not lots of stuff. There's like a little bit more stuff over here for FL Studio, but for the most part, works for all DAWs. And yeah, so this is just a Gross Beat sidechain. I've been using it for the longest time, and it sounds like this. Let's assign it to... Oh, it's on the master channel? Alright, that works. This is without it. It's punchy, but not bouncy. Now if we add the sidechain, and it also actually works perfectly with this, with the kicks in the pack. Oh wait, I don't know why I'm using a single kick when I can just go like this, see? There we go. Boom, just like that. 5 seconds and you have a sick fucking start of a song. Nice. And alright, nice. Enough getting distracted here, let's move on to the layer presets. So we have one set of presets here for this drop here, so this is the preview. So let's load that up as a reference, and I'll show you. We'll remake that exact thing, without the drums of course, in about, I don't know, I'm not doing any more speed runs, but we'll see. So basically, what you do, oops, you drag in the preset, or, oh boy. Okay, let's clear some stuff. Purge unused audio clips. It's a cool trick if you don't know that one. Alright, so what we do is we drag in the bass first. Sure, I mean, anyone works, but so the bass, the chords, and the lead. And the lead one is actually a layer preset, so it actually loaded all three of these in one go. And you can play them all together. And then the chords. Bass. I think they're all presets from the pack, but might be slightly adjusted, but yeah. Okay. And what we got some instructions here too if you want to read that, but we don't need those because the man himself is here. So this is also, it's layer preset 1 and it's also MIDI 1. So if we drag the bass line into the bass, oops, chords into the chords, and melody into the lead melody layer. Oops, that's okay. Now we get the pattern, drag it in. So now we have to apply the mixer presets, so we'll assign the bass to 1, maybe 2, chords to 3, and all the leads to 4. So bass, 2, chords, 3, leads, 4. Now it's all mixed, but there's no sidechain yet. Oh wait, there is sidechain, because they're on the mixer presets. Listen to this. Alright, let's compare here. Maybe I'll throw a drum loop on there just because. Now if we hop over here, you can compare it to the original. Boom, there you go. So from there you can put your own melody on it, you can do your own kind of stuff, and you got it all controllable, so everything down to the synth. Layer states I actually found out about not too long ago, and it was quite the genius discovery when when I figured it out. So yeah, I'll show you here. I got some other stuff. FL presets. So what I did is I just made for myself like a preview. And then I have all the presets I need, so if I ever want to remake a drop that has the exact same sounds as any of these, then I can just drag these right in, and boom, I got the sound. Super awesome. I'm definitely going to be doing more of those for future packs. Alright, so now we're in the melody loops here. We got tons of stuff. Hugest pack in regards to melody loops, I'm pretty sure. So we got everything in like either dry and wet, or just no sidechain and sidechain. So let's run through them here. So we got the same kind of style here. If you want to load these up instead of doing the layer preset method, and you just want the stems and you like the melody, then you can use this. This bass I really like. It's right here how it bounces up. It's so sweet. Alright, and melody loop 2. Alright, and melody loop 6, so let's load them all up here. Alright, this is what it sounds like. Nice. Yeah, so you can see if you just add a drums, like that's all you really need, and boom, you got a drop. Although, you know, it would be nicer to make some changes to it for sure to make it personal. And yeah, so let's delete these. I'll leave the drums there, and we'll just kind of cycle through the melody loops with the over the top of the drums. Alright, melody loop 7. So this is the bass for it. And if we add the lead. And the pad. The pad sounds like this. And all together. It's definitely one of my favorite ones for sure. Alright, melody loop 8. We got the ARP for it. The bass. The chords. And the lead. And I guess we'll throw some drums on there again. Oop, drum loops. Here how the chords blend really nicely into the bass, which is what I was talking about earlier. I think this is that synth steel preset I was talking about. Okay, melody loop 9, let's go. So sweet right here. This is the bass and the chords together. It's my favorite thing to do. New favorite thing right there. So awesome. Alright, so that's the melody loops. I think you guys will definitely be excited about those. And MIDIs. Alright, so this is a new thing we've done. Innovative decision here. So we have MIDI previews, all just in piano, but you can listen to the MIDIs first. and then you can drag in the MIDI files later, so that you actually know what you're dragging in. And you can see it says how much swing I had on as well, so you can replicate it. These actually sound pretty sweet in just piano though, to be honest. Alright, so this is the Sylenth Presets, of course. We got the bank here, and then if you also want to, you can just drag them right in from the individual presets folder. And they load up so fast, that's what I love about Sylenth. So this is the tonal ambience here. We got a bunch here, the first one, and then number 2 is in a bunch of different keys, and we also got one that's just a single note. So with these you can make like chords kind of thing. Actually sounds better than I thought it would. Alright, and we got rises too, so this is like the same as number 2 for these things, except it rises up, so. Alright, we got the info section here, we got the license agreement, and the readme. So if you open up the readme, that'll tell you how to install everything, how to load everything up, and I think some troubleshooting stuff too. So yeah, that's the whole pack, guys. Yeah, again, if you want 35% off, if you didn't catch the 50% off one and you don't want to look for it, it's code YTFBSY. And other than that, that's pretty much the pack there. Also guys, if you want to win every single Disformity pack, we're going to be doing a contest in about 2 days from now. It should be up, probability speaking, by the time you're watching this video. It's with FLP Family, Ableton Memes, Producer Meme, and us. So what's happening is we're giving 3 people a pack of their choice, and 1 lucky winner will win every single pack we've ever made, so all 4. And yeah, so if you want to be part of that, then head over to our Instagram, check out the post, comment on it, tag 2 people, follow the rules, and yeah, best of luck to you. Anyways, that's the pack, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.